I'm Dr. Frita, and today we're going to talk about how to lower your cholesterol naturally. I'll give you 15 foods to a healthy heart. Do you have high cholesterol or dyslipidemia, or do you have a loved one or a family member with high cholesterol? It's important to know because having an elevated cholesterol can lead to clogged arteries, which can lead to heart attacks, strokes, poor circulation. There are many medications which can help to lower your cholesterol, but guess what? There are also ways to lower your cholesterol naturally. So today we're going to talk about it. Keep watching. Be sure to download your copy of my book. It's called Under Pressure. It's your step-by-step guide on how to control high blood pressure. This book is packed with valuable tools, guidelines, and information to help you to control high blood pressure. Click the link in the description to get your copy today. I'm Dr. Frita. I'm an MD who has been triple board certified, and today we're going to talk about how to lower your cholesterol naturally. I'll give you the definition of cholesterol. I'll talk about the consequences of having an elevated cholesterol or dyslipidemia, and then I will give you the 15 foods to a healthy heart. Cholesterol is a waxy, fatty substance that's produced by your liver and other cells in your body. We actually do need cholesterol. We all need cholesterol to survive, but all of the cholesterol that we need is actually produced by our own body. So we don't need to ingest an excess amount of cholesterol. You need cholesterol to make your cell membranes. You need cholesterol to make certain hormones such as estrogen and testosterone. Yes, you need cholesterol to make testosterone. You also need cholesterol to make cell membranes and to make vitamin D. The problem occurs when we take in excess cholesterol, because when you take in too much cholesterol, then it can clog your arteries, which can lead to heart attacks, strokes, and poor circulation. There are different types of cholesterol, some good and some bad, and we'll touch on that a little today, but in order to find out more details on cholesterol in general, please be sure to watch my video on cholesterol explained after you finish watching this video. There are many medications, such as the statins, which can help you to lower your cholesterol. But guess what? There are also many ways to lower cholesterol naturally by using food as medicine. And that is the topic of today's discussion. We are going to talk about how to lower your cholesterol naturally as I give you 15 foods to a healthy heart. Number 1, chia seeds and flax seeds. Chia seeds and flax seeds. So I'm going to talk about the chia seeds, these dark seeds right here. Chia seeds are loaded with fiber. They also have unsaturated fats. If you take just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, they have 140 calories. They have 4 grams of protein. They have 11 grams of fiber, 7 grams of unsaturated fat, and they are extremely rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to help to decrease inflammation, to help absorb bad cholesterol, to help you to maintain a good cholesterol. One thing about chia seeds is that when they get wet or when you swallow them and they're moistened in your digestive system, they tend to expand. And so it's a good idea to go ahead and moisten your chia seeds and get that gooiness before you even ingest them. And that's like a part of that soluble fiber and that mucilage. And what that helps to do is to absorb that bad cholesterol and to help you to maintain a high cholesterol. Now, we'll speak briefly about what the bad cholesterol is. LDL, low density lipoprotein. You want that to be low. That is one of the bad sticky cholesterols that can really increase your risks for atherosclerosis. There are other bad ones such as the triglycerides, VLDL. And when we say good cholesterol, we're talking about the HDL, high density lipoprotein. H, you want it high. But again, chia seeds and flax seeds will help you to lower the bad cholesterol and to maintain high cholesterol. So that is a way to lower your cholesterol naturally. Number 2, garlic. Garlic is another way to lower your cholesterol naturally. So garlic is wonderful, especially when you don't overcook it. You want to make sure that you eat it raw, or you just very lightly heat it or crush it so you maintain some of its properties. Garlic has a substance called allicin, which is an antioxidant and an anti-inflammatory, and it helps you to have a low bad cholesterol while maintaining a high good cholesterol. Another thing about garlic is that it has an anti-platelet activity. And when you're in a situation where you have atherosclerosis or clots in your vessels, not only is it that waxy cholesterol that builds up, but it's also calcium, fatty acids, and platelets. Platelets will help to make those plaques, which can lead to heart attack. So, well, garlic has an anti-platelet activity, which will help to be somewhat of a natural blood thinner. So yes, garlic, another way to lower your cholesterol naturally, and it's a bit of a natural blood thinner as well. Number 3, olive oil. Olive oil is packed with antioxidants, which help to lower the bad cholesterol, the LDL, while maintaining a high good cholesterol, HDL. And that is, again, because it has so many antioxidants. It's best to use extra virgin olive oil. Why? Because it is not processed as much, and so it actually has more antioxidants than the olive oil that is overprocessed. Number 4, oats and oatmeal. Now, I'm not talking about the sugary instant oatmeal that has all kinds of processed, artificial flavors and fake fruit. I'm talking about real oats, okay? These oats are loaded with soluble fiber, which can also help you to decrease that bad cholesterol while maintaining a high good cholesterol. Number 5, beans. Who doesn't love beans? I don't know. Everyone should love beans because they do so many great things. So one thing that beans have, yes, that soluble fiber that we talked about. And so you can use kidney beans, pinto beans, black beans. They have that fiber, and again, they help you to lower the bad cholesterol, like the LDL and triglycerides. You want those to be low while maintaining a high good cholesterol. Other great things about beans, because they have so much fiber, it's a food that can help you to fill up quickly, and so it's something that's pretty healthy as opposed to filling up with unhealthy foods, so that can help you with maintaining a good weight. They also tend to have high potassium, which is another way that you can lower your blood pressure naturally. Be sure to watch my video on 21 foods with high potassium to lower your blood pressure after you finish watching this video. Number 6, fruits and berries. Now, I love fruits and berries. They are sweet, and so if you're someone who's trying not to have too many bad sugars, this is something that can help you with your sweet tooth. But guess what? Fruits and berries can also help you to lower your cholesterol naturally. So the fruits and the berries are loaded with minerals, with flavonoids, with antioxidants, as well as fiber. There's that F word again, fiber. And again, that fiber is going to help you to lower the bad cholesterol while maintaining a high good cholesterol. So the fruits that you want to fill up with, you see all these beautiful colors? You definitely want to eat the rainbow. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, grapes, apples, as well as grapefruit, bananas, and many more. And I can tell you, in addition to helping you to lower your cholesterol naturally, these fruits do so much more because many of them also have high potassium, which is going to be good for your blood pressure. And these antioxidants, again, are going to help you to get rid of inflammation. And we know that when the blood vessels have inflammation, then that increases your risks of the cholesterol sticking to those inflamed vessels and you getting clots. Number 7, nuts. Nuts. Nuts are good for so many things, and I'm specifically talking about unsalted nuts. You know how I feel about having high sodium. You need to have a low sodium diet for your health and for your blood pressure. But for nuts, unsalted nuts specifically, they're excellent for lowering your cholesterol. And so things like almonds, like I have here, walnuts, as well as hazelnuts, peanuts, pecans. So let's talk about walnuts specifically for a moment. Walnuts help to decrease inflammation in your blood vessels, which again can help to stop the cholesterol from sticking to them, help to keep them unclogged naturally. Walnuts can also help to increase elasticity or the stretchiness of your blood vessels, which will help you with your blood flow. And of course, they help to lower your cholesterol naturally. And nuts are great. You can grab a handful or two for a snack. You can add them to your salads. You can add them to your smoothies. So yes, nuts, definitely a food you want to have a part of your life so you can lower your cholesterol naturally. Number 8, green tea. Now, green tea does have some cholesterol lowering properties. There have been some trials to show it and some anecdotal studies as well. But oftentimes I hear people talking about green tea as if they can just take it and not take their statins or the other advice of their physicians. Please be careful of that because the cholesterol lowering properties that green tea does have been shown to be somewhat minimal. There was a study that reviewed 14 different trials where there were 2 different legs. There was a leg of people that had the green tea, okay, and the other leg did not have the green tea. And while the green tea did show that it lowered cholesterol, it wasn't by that much. I say that to say that yes, green tea with its catechins can help to lower cholesterol, but be careful when you're doing your holistic medicines that you don't totally throw away all of your doctor's advice and that you make sure that you consult with your physician, which is another point that's very important. When we're talking about lowering cholesterol naturally, it's not one or the other. It's not all holistic, all natural ways, and absolutely no medicine. No, you want to lower your cholesterol in an integrative fashion. If you are, for example, a person who's living with obesity or a smoker, and you start to change your lifestyle and you start to do all these things and use these foods that we're talking about, and your cholesterol starts to get low, I guarantee you your physician will pull back certain medications as it's possible. But always consult with your physician. And something to remember is that when you're dealing with the green tea and the catechins, in some cases, they can actually have a negative or an adverse reaction with some of your medications, and in some cases they can cause liver issues. Nevertheless, I do get asked about green tea a lot, and so I want to make sure I gave some of the science behind it. Yes, it can help to lower cholesterol naturally, just not to a great degree. Number 9, healthy green vegetables can help you to lower your cholesterol. And so spinach, like I have here, Brussels sprouts, as well as broccoli, as cabbage, all kinds of green vegetables. The green vegetables that you eat are going to help you to lower your cholesterol, decrease the plaque formation, decrease atherosclerosis. You already know that green vegetables are healthy. And so yes, eating these foods is another way to lower your cholesterol naturally. Number 10, fish. Not just any fish, good old fatty fish loaded with omega-3s. We have salmon here, which happens to be my favorite fish, an uncooked piece of salmon here. And there's other fish as well, which can help you to lower your cholesterol naturally, such as mackerel, tuna, sardines. And you don't want to get the salty sardines because the salt can have too many negative effects. But what happens when you eat the salmon and other fatty fish like this, they help to decrease vascular inflammation. They also help to decrease the bad cholesterol like the LDL and the triglycerides. Meanwhile, they can help you to maintain a high level of the good cholesterol, the HDL. Number 11, eggplant. You know, there's all kinds of ways you can use eggplant. You can have it just all by itself. You can saute it with some of the oils we talked about. You could actually make an eggplant parmesan with a vegan cheese if you choose, a low sodium marinara sauce, because it's another great way to lower your cholesterol naturally. Eggplants are low in fat, they're high in fiber, and there are many animal studies to show that saponins help to decrease total cholesterol while maintaining a high good cholesterol. And so you want to make sure that you add eggplant in your diet if you're trying to lower your cholesterol naturally. Number 12, quinoa. Quinoa. So quinoa is a South African grain. It's pretty cool because it can grow in a variety of climates. It's gluten-free, so if you have celiac disease, quinoa is going to be good for you. And of course, quinoa is loaded with fiber, and so it helps to decrease the bad cholesterol. Something interesting about quinoa, you have different types. You have the white quinoa, you have black quinoa, and actually, the darker the quinoa, the more antioxidant properties. So perhaps I should invest in some black quinoa. Something interesting about quinoa when it's cooked, and this is not cooked here, when it's cooked, it can have a consistency that's similar to rice to me, and so I will oftentimes substitute my quinoa and have it instead of eating rice, and that's a way that I can be heart healthy and help to lower cholesterol. Number 13, avocado. I love avocados, and you know, avocados are interesting because a lot of times when we talk about avocados, you're thinking about them in guacamole, which you can definitely make some healthy guacamole, but then if you go get fatty, salty chips, that kind of cancels out all the health. And so I love to have guacamole with, I'll eat guacamole all by itself without salt. I'll put a little pepper on it. I'll do a little bit of a cayenne pepper and mix it up that way. But the avocado is excellent in lowering your blood pressure naturally because it has monounsaturated fatty acids. It helps to absorb that bad cholesterol. And so definitely avocado for many reasons. It's a food that you want to have in your diet. Number 14, plant-based oils. And so when you're talking about plant-based oils, we're talking avocado oil, coconut oil, flaxseed oil. Some of these oils have mixed reviews, and so you definitely want to consult with your physician to find out which oil is healthiest for you to cook with. Number 15, onions. Onions. Research suggests that onions can help to lower your bad cholesterol while helping you to maintain high good cholesterol. So onions are another way to lower your cholesterol naturally. Okay, now we are going to demonstrate how I make a nice low cholesterol lunch using some of these foods. And I have my assistants, my twins, who are 12 years of age. And look who came from behind the scenes. This is the director, not only of this video, but of most of my YouTube videos, my oldest daughter. She really likes to be on the other side of the camera, but guess what? She's going to help me today. Everyone has washed their hands. We have all clean cups. We have prepared. And so the first thing I'm going to ask you to do, Amara, is with your clean hands, go and fill this with plenty of our green vegetables that we talked about that can lower cholesterol. The green mix, spring mix, that will be the base of our salad. My sous chefs here have chopped up a lot of different things. What should we put in the salad first? I can tell you what.
Apples.
Okay, we'll put some apples. We don't have rice. We have quinoa. Oh my goodness. Just put them, and I like them all in one section.
I don't understand myself.
I want them all in one section. Now I like some blueberries. Oh no, strawberries. I've already cut up the strawberries. Amara, please just place the strawberries and keep them in the section. And I like for the red to show, please. And we know that strawberries are not only good as a high source of soluble fiber, but strawberries also have potassium. And potassium can help you to lower your blood pressure naturally. Give me some more strawberries. Let me send you.
That's all the strawberries.
Because listen, when you take in the strawberries, that makes you urinate out sodium. I bet you didn't know that. And potassium also helps to increase the elasticity of your blood vessels, and that helps with blood pressure.
Can I put in the quinoa?
The quinoa?
Yeah, let's do blueberries.
You want to do blueberries next?
Quinoa.
He wants quinoa next. Okay, we're going to use that South African grain quinoa, which we also said is, no, it's not rice, it's a grain. That's the whole point. But it has the consistency of rice in a lot of ways. It can be filling. Okay, the blueberries, please. Blueberries, excellent source. No, on top of those, I want to keep things separate.
Separate.
Okay, fine. That has the antioxidants, soluble fiber.
Blackberries?
I don't want blackberries on the salad right now. You can.
Did I put walnuts?
Ooh, the walnuts are going to be a good one because that's also, not only does it help to... Excuse me, can you respect the blueberries time?
Exactly. Blueberries are nice.
The blueberries are good. This is looking good so far. Don't you think that's looking good? The walnuts help to decrease the inflammation in blood vessels, and we talked about how the inflamed blood vessels can make that waxy cholesterol stick.
I'll put them right there.
Put them there, but just give them a little finesse, honey.
There's no other spot.
Just put the walnuts on here.
It's a hard time doing those almonds.
And remember, the avocado also has a low salt, it has a high potassium, it has monounsaturated fatty acids, so it's definitely good for lowering cholesterol. It's also good for lowering blood pressure naturally as well. Okay, let's put some
onions. We're ruining the sweetness.
Put a little bit of onions on there, not too many. Now, ordinarily, I would use red onions because red onions are a little gentler on the breath, if you will. Okay, I think this is good.
Great. Can we have grapes?
I don't want grapes on my salad. So here, we have green leafy vegetables in our salad. We have strawberries, we have blueberries, we have onions, we have quinoa, we have walnuts, we have apples. And like for me, I would eat this. I wouldn't even definitely don't add any salt.
Shake it up. Get a bowl.
No, I wouldn't even add dressing.
Get a bowl. Put some dressing.
No, you don't even need dressing. But if you are going to do a dressing, you can do something like a balsamic vinaigrette, or you know what you can do? You can get a little bit of olive oil and you can crush some garlic. You can crush some garlic and mix that and use that as your dressing, because remember that garlic has an allicin, which has another anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and anti-platelet activity. It's good for lowering your cholesterol naturally. All right, thank you to my assistants, even the one who doesn't like to be on this side of the camera. So that's just one example of one of the heart-healthy, low cholesterol foods I like to make. It's really a good idea to get your whole family involved when making healthy choices, especially your children, because when they're a part of the process, they're more likely to eat the food. Being healthy should be a family activity. So now we have talked about how to lower your cholesterol naturally, and I have given you 15 foods to a healthy heart. If you found this video to be helpful and informative, please be sure to like it and to share it with the people you care about. Also, if you have not done so already, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please follow me on Instagram at Dr.Frita, where I let you know when I'm doing community service and when I'm going to be on national news, and I just let you know what's going on in my everyday life. Also, please make sure that you watch my podcast, Healthy Happy Life Podcast with Dr. Frita. And very importantly, be sure to purchase my book, Under Pressure, A Guide to Controlling High Blood Pressure, where I give integrative fashions on how to lower blood pressure, not just with medicines, but also with using food as medicine. As always, I appreciate you for watching. I thank you for your support, and I want you to do your best to live your healthiest, happiest life. I'm Dr. Frita.